On Monday, the opening day of the Women's Football League produced a feast of goals. The first game saw the Rock's newest football club, Gibraltar Wave, take on Manchester 62. The Red Devils featured many as young as 12 who've spent the last few years in the Junior Boys League and are now eligible for the Women's Development League. Gibraltar Wave, on the other hand, boast a blend of youth and experience, with some of their players returning to the sport after some time away. And in the club's first official fixture, they absolutely thrashed their opponents. 9-0 it finished. Before the following game between current champions Lions and Lynx, I tracked down Laura McGinn. She's in charge of the women's game at the GFA, and she was in positive spirit ahead of the new season.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We've gone up to 5 teams this year in the league, which is great. It just shows the growth of the women's football. And really nice that we've got the 2 teams playing. We've had 2 teams here tonight as well, which are the new teams, which is nice to kick off with them and welcome them into the league.
5 up from 3. How much work goes into that? How did you, as women's football manager, make that happen?
I think a lot of it is just sort of, the prominence of women's football is growing and growing, and the more that we can get it out there and show that it's a fun thing to do, the more women that want to play football. And the clubs themselves have done a really good job as well. Gibraltar Wave have got a lot of players that haven't really played before, or maybe played a few years ago and haven't really wanted to do it since then. And then Manchester have got a lot of young players that have been playing in the youth league for a few years, and then they've brought in a few older players as well to sort of help the young players. So it's a good balance.
You mentioned Gibraltar Wave, Gibraltar's newest football club, and what an introduction tonight.
Yeah, they've done really, really well. It was a great start for them. I think we didn't really know what the standard was going to be like across teams with them being brand new, but they've had a good start. Adding
to the good news on field, off field, over 100 people in attendance today.
Yeah, it's great. There's been cheering as well, which is really, really good. Supporting all the players, and there's a few young people here as well watching tonight, and hopefully more young girls can keep watching and aspire to do this in the future.
Now, from the outside in, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems as though women's football is just sort of riding the crest of a wave a little bit, or is that a bit of an overstatement? I know we had the international futsal back in May against Belgium. What an attendance there. Now this, 5 teams up from 3, it seems a good time to be involved.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've noticed a massive difference since the futsal. That was one of the reasons we wanted to host in the first place, was we had the crowd there. It really inspired people, and it's just sort of brought the prominence of women's football, and a lot of people came and saw how great it was, and then we're going on from there now.
Back on field, and if you thought the first game was one